A night of terrible panic on the great estate of Collinwood. For this is the night Jeb vowed to carry Carolyn to his room and make her his own. And Barnabas, knowing that she will become the breathing monster that Jeb is when he is not in human form, must stop her from going. But despite every effort Barnabas and Quentin can make, they find to their horror that Carolyn has gone to meet Jeb an hour before the time that had been arranged.
We're going to celebrate.
Celebrate what?
Your liberation.
I don't understand.
You will. Soon. Go on. Drink.
I'm not sure I want to.
Drink.
I don't see any sign of Megan or Philip.
They'll be here soon.
I hope so. I'm anxious to leave.
You all right?
I don't know. I feel strange suddenly. Everything's become blurry.
Carolyn, you're all mine now. This is the beginning of your new life.
Put her down, Jeb. You heard me. I said put her down. I don't know what you've done to her, but I'm going to take her back to Collinwood.
Get out. You're not taking her anywhere.
Oh, yes, I am, Jeb.
Why isn't Quentin back yet? If Jeb should manage to get to his room and transform, I must go myself, now.
Barnabas, where are you going?
Into Collinsport.
Good, I'm on my way. I'll go with you. What's the matter?
Nothing.
Are you lying to me? When are you going to tell me what's going on around here? You asked for my help. I thought you trusted me.
I do.
Then prove it.
Well, Carolyn went to Collinsport unexpectedly.
You think she went to the antique shop? Well, then we'll go and get her.
It's not that simple, Maggie.
Don't you think you better explain to me?
Perhaps later I'll tell you more. We'll meet tonight at 10 o'clock. But in the meantime, you must promise me that you will not go to that shop.
All right. We'll meet here at 10.
Maggie, haven't you left yet? Mrs. St. Clair said she'd keep the shop open until you picked up the needlepoint.
Well, I'm on my way, Mrs. Stoddard.
Barnabas, I must speak to you.
Not now, Elizabeth.
Have I done something wrong? Just tell me that.
No, nothing at all.
I've tried to follow the rules, as many as I know. You yourself can testify to my faithfulness. But David sees our leader. You've seen him.
Jebez?
Is that what he calls himself now? Well, no matter what name. He's the same boy who used to play here. Surely he must remember me with some affection.
He is only recently matured enough to appear to us.
Why have I been ignored? Barnabas, you haven't answered my question.
You will meet him soon enough. But now is not the time.
Does the book specify when I am to meet him? Is that why you're against it now? Perhaps that's he. Perhaps Jebez has come to me. Harold!
I will get Quentin Collins. I will.
Now, Doctor, can you get a hold of Dr. Hoffman and tell her that it's urgent that she come to Collinwood immediately? Thank you. Thank you very much. She'll be right here. I shouldn't have let you go there. I should have gone myself.
And lose the only advantage we have? Unless they think you're still a Leviathan. How can we find out what we want to know, or what they're doing? Now, be sensible, Barnabas.
If I'm to be sensible, you must too. Now, you must leave Collinsport. I know Jeb. He's determined to get you. And I don't want anything happening to you. I feel guilty about whatever happened to Paul Stoddard.
Barnabas, I am not Paul Stoddard. Nothing's going to happen to me. I'll see to that. Now, what are you going to tell Mrs. Stoddard?
I'll think of something. Jeb must not be mentioned. Not to Elizabeth, at least. They have too much of a hold on her. And you will have to speak to her. She'll want to thank you.
I'm not so sure about that. When she heard the name Quentin Collins, she was very shocked, and with reason. What are we going to do about Carolyn now?
We're going to do something. I'm not sure what, but we will do something. Now, stay here with her.
Carolyn.
Julia will be here immediately.
Oh, I hope so. Barnabas, what happened to Carolyn?
She went to the antique shop.
Alone?
Mr. Collins came there. She fainted. At least he had the foresight to bring her back to Collinwood. You must thank him.
If she only fainted, why hasn't she revived?
Well, Julia will have to answer that for you. Elizabeth, go talk to Mr. Collins.
It all seems so strange. His being a descendant of Quentin. Perhaps that's why I don't want to see him.
Well, we can hardly blame this Quentin for being the ghost.
I didn't know the original Quentin had any children.
We never really knew him.
No, he didn't.
Well, please go down and talk to him and thank him.
All right. You'll come down if there's any change.
Of course.
There's no need to thank me, Mrs. Stoddard.
It was very fortunate you came in. You simply found her on the floor of the shop.
Yes.
I don't understand.
What is it?
I thought I saw someone standing at the edge of the woods.
There's nobody there now.
My imagination. I must be more upset than I realize. I'll have Mr. Johnson bring you some coffee, or would you prefer brandy?
No, coffee will be fine.
Has Julia completed her examination? What did she say? Has Carolyn revived?
She's beginning to.
Oh, thank heavens.
No, please, I want to talk to you before you go upstairs. Julia has some very firm recommendations, and I want to explain them to you.
Carolyn's all right, then.
Here she is.
I'll be on my way.
Wait.
Barnabas, I have intruded long enough. Mrs. Stoddard, I shall see you very soon.
Yes, when this is all over.
Quentin, I wish you wouldn't go.
Nonsense.
But please, there's a storm coming.
I'll be careful.
What is it, Barnabas?
Julia blames the attack completely on the state of her nerves and Carolyn's general health due to her father's death. So Julia and I have decided that you must take her away.
Oh, have you?
Julia's only speaking medically, but I feel personally...
Barnabas, is Carolyn in any danger? I know our group must eliminate certain people, but there's no reason for Carolyn to be one of them, is there?
No.
I want Carolyn to be one of us. You know that. They don't consider her an enemy because she isn't, do they?
No, they don't consider her an enemy, Elizabeth.
Oh, thank heavens. Oh, Barnabas, you have no idea how I long to meet our leader. Perhaps then I will be honored by being allowed to see him in his room as he really is.
It is not a pleasant sight, Elizabeth.
Barnabas! What an odd thing to say. Whatever form our leader takes, I think will be beautiful. As you should, too. Barnabas, what about Carolyn?
When she becomes one of us, Elizabeth, she must be in the best possible condition. We would want her no other way. Take her away.
All right. I'll make arrangements tomorrow.
No, you must do it tonight.
Why?
Well, I have arranged a charming retreat for both of you. An island nearby. Nearby, but isolated.
What island?
Never mind, I'll tell you on the way.
But I must leave some word.
It doesn't matter. No one will want to speak to Carolyn for a few days. We will leave within the hour.
What are you doing here? You shouldn't be here.
Why not?
Are you on your way to Collinwood?
Is Carolyn there? I've been waiting for her.
Frankly, I have no idea. If you'll excuse me,
Why in such a hurry?
because it's going to storm.
Is that the real reason?
I must.
Don't go. Not yet. Not yet at all.
Why are we going away, Mother? It doesn't make any sense.
Because Julia thinks we should.
I want to know what happened to me in that shop. Mother, I was there with Jeff.
Jeff?
He's a photographer who's living there. Why didn't he bring me home?
I don't know.
Well, before I leave this house, I'm going to find out.
Carolyn, you mustn't upset yourself.
Mother, all this is ridiculous.
What was this Jeb like?
I don't know him very well. He's contradictory. Sometimes he seems quite mad, and other times he's charming. Why doesn't someone answer?
Are you feeling any better, Carolyn? Well, you will soon.
Barnabas, I think this is absurd. I can't go away until I find out what happened to Father.
Carolyn, you must forget about your father and take care of your health. Now, you must do this. You and I are going to be firm. Now, I have to meet Maggie at 10 o'clock.
Why are the two of you treating me like this?
Because we love you and we want you to be happy again. Now, come. Where is she?
Carolyn? Don't you know?
I'm talking about Maggie Evans. Where is she?
Yes, you've heard about Carolyn by now. You hidden her away yet?
Her mother has taken her away.
You know what you were supposed to do. And you knew what I wanted. And you could have stopped her.
I believe the book. And I believe that this is not the time to bring Carolyn here. Now, where is Maggie Evans? I know something has happened to her because she failed to keep her appointment. And I've learned from experience that when something happens, you are involved.
Okay, Mr. Collins. I'll tell you. I don't know where Maggie Evans is. And I don't care.
You lie as well as you kill. Have you killed her?
Should I?
You find reasons that nobody else can understand.
Boy, you don't like me, do you? You and your friend, Quentin. He is a friend of yours, isn't he?
I would hardly call him that. When he came to Collinsport, he was interested in Carolyn, and I kept him away from the scene so she'd be available to you.
But he brought her back here, back to the house, back to the wood.
She came back to Collinwood. I happened to be there, yes.
Why did he take her away?
Perhaps he was...
Jealous? Well, he's gonna be a very unhappy man.
Now, Jeb, you must listen to me. Leave Quentin to me. Now, where is Maggie Evans?
You dig her, don't you?
Where is she?
Hey, now, don't talk to me like that. I don't know where she is. Besides, she's not my type. Which I guess is pretty lucky for you.
I'm going to find Maggie Evans, and if I discover that you had anything to do with this, I'll...
What, Mr. Collins? What will you do?
I'll call upon Oberon. He understands punishment. He will tell me what to do about you.
He's in love with her. Oh, where is she? Where is Maggie Evans?